We often frame enlightenment as the act of walking away. This is the foundational Hinayana approach, a focused mission to subdue internal afflictions, escape the cycle of rebirth, and reach the stillness of nirvana. Ancient Eastern texts describe this as a valid starting point, but ultimately a fraction of the actual goal. If the destination is an exit from human suffering, it creates a logical puzzle. Why do the most advanced spiritual masters choose to stay behind? The Mahayana tradition disrupts this solitary model by mandating the deliberate sacrifice of oneself for the benefit of other sentient beings. Advancement here follows a strict mechanical requirement. It functions as a biological law of spiritual evolution. A practitioner requires the presence of flawed, ignorant, and suffering humans to reach the state of universal wisdom known as Buddhahood. The Avatamsaka Sutra provides the architectural blueprint for this interdependent relationship. The text describes a barren desert of human suffering where a massive Bodhi tree grows. The Buddhas and Bodhisattvas are the fully realized fruits and flowers at the top of the canopy. Deep in the dirt, the vast network of roots represents everyday sentient beings. Because fruit cannot spawn in midair, the tree requires these roots to draw nutrients from the ground. This biological necessity means enlightenment belongs to the sentient beings. In this ecosystem, the bodhisattva must pour the water of great compassion onto the roots to keep them nourished. However, ordinary beings often present a paradox. They crave happiness, yet they fiercely cling to the exact habits that generate their pain. Providing material indulgence or immediate gratification only increases their eventual suffering. It enables the very sickness the practitioner is trying to cure. True compassion involves the difficult, often resisted work of uprooting the actual source of someone's pain. Every time a practitioner tries to untangle a person's unique resistance, they are forced to develop new patience and entirely new methods of help. This creates a feedback loop that builds omniscient wisdom, the capacity to understand every form of suffering and the exact method to resolve it. Analyzing suffering at this depth eventually reveals the dreamlike, illusory nature of the world. Albert Einstein famously touched upon this same threshold, noting that our perception of a fixed physical reality is a stubbornly persistent illusion. Flawed beings effectively train the master. Without suffering people to challenge the bodhisattva, they would have no problems to solve and no path to evolve into a Buddha. Many people attempt to honor the Buddhas through material transactions, offering food or burning incense. A fully realized being has no use for these physical items. The highest offering is to align your own actions with the mission of uprooting suffering in others. To do anything else is to share the same bed while dreaming different dreams. We are trapped in a karmic loop where we become whatever we focus our minds on. Viewing the world as a miserable place to escape from reinforces the very illusion that keeps us trapped. The Mahayana perspective sees the messy, frustrating suffering of others as the necessary soil for your own growth. Ultimate enlightenment manifests as the realization of radical interdependence, the mathematical certainty that no fruit exists in the sky without the roots in the mud.